I'm pretty lazy. I'm a lazy person, so whenever I can find a good home hack, trust me, I'm going to pounce on it. I'm gonna share some home hacks that I just think make living in my space a lot easier. They're really simple, they're really easy, and I think that you're gonna find them super helpful. Before we get into it, I do wanna say thanks to Walmart Creator for sponsoring today's video, but let's talk about these home hacks. I love rug pads. You guys know this. I believe if you can put a rug pad down, you should put a rug pad down. But when you're dealing with like a heavy bed and a heavy rug, putting down a full rug pad can just be a pain. I'm telling you, putting a rug down in our bedroom with our adjustable base, like we almost didn't live together. It was so annoying and we were just like screaming at each other because it's hard, it's heavy. So what you actually want to do when you have like a big rug going down under really heavy pieces of furniture and you can't lift all the furniture, no, I don't want you to get like a car jack to jack up the furniture. What you can do instead is actually just buy a rug tape. So this is like a rug pad, but it's tape. And what you do is you just, peel off a little bit of the tape. It's not adhesive, so it's not gonna get stuck to your floor or anything like that, but you're gonna peel off some tape, put it on the floor, like in the outline of where the rug is gonna go, and then you just put the rug down. So if the rug is already down, you just lift up the sides, put down the tape, and then you lay it back down. And this is going to stop that rug from shifting around without you having to put down a huge rug pad. That is the best way to go about things. I work with a professional rug dealer. He sells like rugs that are more expensive than everything that I own, and he also does this. He'll just use rug pad remnants sometimes. So this is a great home hack if you don't feel like lifting something, if you don't feel like moving all your furniture, or if a rug pad just isn't in the cards for you for whatever reason. The next home hack I want to share has to do with throw pillows. So I love throw pillows. I love to buy new covers, switch them out seasonally. We've talked about this before, but where do we store those seasonal covers? Now I used to put them in vacuum seal bags and store them under the sofa. That works fine, but again, these are lazy homeowner hacks. What I want you to start doing is layering the pillow covers on top of one another in the pillow cases themselves. I know you're saying, what? Why would you do that? Well, why wouldn't you do that, right? You know exactly where it is. Oh, where's my lumbar pillow cover, Kiva? Oh, it's in your lumbar pillow. You just gotta open it up. You're storing a pillow in there. Why not store pillow covers in there as well? Give them a good wash, put them in there, and they're good to go for the season. This is just how I like to keep track of things, because having storage just for pillow covers, okay, well, I do have storage just for pillow covers, but that is not a practical thing. That is not something that everyone has. So I just store them in the same thing, and honestly, it makes the pillow a lot more firm and full. We spend all of this money trying to size up with our pillow inserts. Well, we can just stack a bunch of pillow covers on the inside here, and you are good to go. Now, this is a hack that I only use for throw pillows. I don't use this on my bed pillows. I don't put 50 pillowcases on it, I promise. But I think this works really well with throw pillows, and it's something I've been doing for years and I really love it. Now, this next hack is twofold. So it's fashion related and home related. So fashion related because our clothes are part of our homes unless you keep your clothes outside. You want to start using these hangers. So these are cami hangers. They're from Walmart, obviously. And I love them. I stumbled upon them when I was shopping with my grandmother and I was stunned. So you can fit 8 camisoles on this at a time, and it just really takes advantage of the vertical space. So you can store all the camisoles that you own on one of these, and it actually comes in a pack of 2, and they are super affordable. I love these. Not only can you use them for camisoles, but you can also use them for bras as well, if you want to store something like that. Now, Walmart not only has these ones for camisoles, but they also have them for pants too. And I don't just like using these for bras and camisoles and pants, but a really good hack is to use these for your decorative blankets. We just talked about storing pillow covers. Storing decorative blankets can be a pain. I know a lot of people have those blanket ladders, but they're not really trending anymore, and they honestly just take up space and they're really expensive. So what I like to do instead is just put all of my throw blankets on here and I store them in my linen closet. This way I can go through seasonally and switch them out, and I know exactly what they're going to look like. And these do come out like this, so you can pull them out and see them, see the full design and kind of make your decisions on what blankets you want to pull out. But these are not just good for pants, they are good for blankets too. This is a hack you're going to love. They have just been a total game changer for me because there's running out of space in not only my clothes closets, but also in my home decor closets, and these have totally helped me reclaim a lot of space. Now, people love dried florals, whether you buy them dried, you buy them from your favorite store dried, or someone buys you a beautiful bouquet of flowers and then they die 3 days later because you clip them and they die. But you know how they like flake all over everything? It becomes like dandruff on your countertop. We don't want that. What you're gonna actually start doing is spraying your dried florals with hairspray. Spraying them with the hairspray is actually going to help maintain them, and they're not going to break off as much. So they're going to keep their form, right? It's not going to, you know, give you something to vacuum every single day anymore, because that is such a pain. Again, we want things to be easy. And it's just going to keep them looking nice for longer. I love dried flowers. The first person who ever gave me a bouquet of flowers, I still have it. My 6th grade boyfriend, I literally still have them, and I have them because I sprayed them with hairspray. And no, I'm not still in love with him. I just have the flowers because I did this hack and it really worked. I don't know if this one's a hack, but this is just something that everyone needs to know. Anyone who has a bathroom in their home, you need to know this, even if you're not a home decor enthusiast. To get those grout lines nice and clean, you need one of these. This is the Bissell Steam Shot. The name of this changes all the time. It's the Steam Shot, it's the Power Shot. So you need to get one of these. This will clean any grout line in your space because it's an indoor power washer. We're gonna call it that. You fill it with water, it builds up the temperature or the pressure, and that it is able to get any grout line clean. So if you got purple shampoo on it or you stain something, this is what you're going to want to use. You can use this on your window ledges. You can use this to clean out your washing machine. You know those bits of the washing machine that are really hard to get a rag in, but like mold grows in there? You can use this. You can use this for your oven to get it nice and clean, to get all of that grime off of it. This is going to change the game for you. You're not going to spend hours scrubbing and really using that elbow grease to get things clean. This is going to do it for you in a matter of seconds. And you guys know I always say this: work smarter, not harder. This is going to be one of the best investments you make for your home because it really is a multi-purpose tool. Whenever you buy a big piece of furniture, you always notice they have felt pads on the legs. Well, that is not something you should just be doing with your furniture. I also want you to start doing this for your home decor. No, I don't want you to put felt pads on your books. That's taking a little bit far. But for your decorative bowls, your trays, your kitchen appliances, I want you to put felt pads on all of those items. I cannot tell you how many times I've like moved a bowl on my coffee table thinking that it was totally fine and it just scratched it. You never know when something's going to scratch something. So this is just a really easy way to make sure that you don't ever end up scratching up your countertops, your coffee tables, your flooring, anything like that. This is a hack that is going to save you so much time and money, and honestly so much frustration, because when I accidentally scratched my kitchen countertop after I bought them with an appliance, I almost fainted in the kitchen because it's so sad. But putting felt pads on everything is really going to save the day. Also, putting felt pads on things really helps with the stability of something if it is like not level currently, or if you just move things around a lot. This allows you to push your decor instead of having to lift it up all the time. And some of us aren't strong or maybe struggle with mobility, so being able to push things is a whole lot easier. Sponges are getting to be $6 a piece for a sponge, and of course I do buy the fancy sponges. I love the Scrub Daddy, I love the Scrub Mommy. I think they're good, but I also buy cheaper sponges as well. A sponge is a sponge is a sponge, but something about a sponge is that it harbors bacteria, obviously. So of course we can put the sponge in the dishwasher, but is it getting hot enough? What I actually want you to start doing is put your sponge in the microwave. Just take a damp sponge, put it in the microwave for a few minutes, and it is actually going to disinfect that sponge, right? Heat helps disinfect things. We know this from like an autoclave. This is what they do in science all the time. So we're going to use heat to disinfect that sponge. That is going to cut down on our cost of buying a new sponge all the time, because you really are supposed to switch out your sponge like once a week, but that's not practical for most people. And if you haven't switched out your sponge in the last 3 months, this is your sign to do so. Comment down below and let me know how often you switch out your sponge. When I learned about this in micro when I was in college, I was like, ew. This is one of my favorite home hacks. So you have heard me talk about these before. These are light bulbs that are rechargeable. So these are rechargeable battery operated light bulbs, and you need to have these in your home because they are great for putting lighting in places where there is no electrical socket, but they're also great in case there is a hurricane or a natural disaster or something like that and your electricity goes out. The way these work is that you put them in a normal lamp. So I can put them in the lamps behind me, these wonderful dome lamps from Walmart. And when I turn them on, when they're turned on normally, when they're plugged into the wall, they're going to charge. But even when they are unplugged, they will keep actually being charged. They have 5 hours of charge on them. So I actually like to use these in my powder room or places where there really is no electrical socket for ambiance. I'll turn them on for parties or when I'm hosting people and I want them to, have some really fun vibes, and then I'll just go and charge them again in one of my lamps. It is a great way to have something be rechargeable that is renter friendly or allows you to do some sort of lighting hack, but doesn't require you to buy batteries all of the time. This has allowed me to have a chandelier in my powder room of all places, but this also allows me to have battery backup in case of emergencies. I love thinking about things like that too. So this is something you're definitely gonna wanna pick up from Walmart. Those were some home hacks that I swear by. There are home hacks for lazy people. There is not too much effort involved. You can do any of these and you can pick up all these amazing products from Walmart. They're linked down below in the description box on my Walmart storefront. You can go check it out there and check out all the other amazing Walmart products. Let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite home hack and which home hacks have you tried that just don't work? Let me know down in the comments. And if you like today's video, please don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, have a beautiful day.